Hi, everyone. How we doing? Great! Here, I'm gonna turn on our guest, whose name I should probably put in the title. Hello!
Hello, it's me. Here by popular demand. Wow.
Yes. Just gonna do my wrist stretches real quick before we begin.
Wow, that's not stretching before. Wow.
No, I should have, but I had a few things I had to do. Oh boy.
Oh boy, green.
Yeah, so we're probably gonna be doing the spooky dungeon.
Spooky scary dungeon.
Yeah, the spooky scary dungeon, the crypt, and then we'll be fighting the boys. That's more or less our plan for the day.
Now it's Luigi's Mansion time.
If oh boy, if we have enough time, I might also do the rematches.
The rematches.
Yeah, because you can refight the bosses again.
Oh, stronger.
It's kind of just like repeating the fights. The Paula one is the second Paula fight is there, and it's a full fight instead of only being part of the fight.
Oh.
Why are we boo balling?
Because I mentioned Luigi's Mansion.
Boo ball.
Boo ball.
I was watching a video essay about Luigi's Mansion last night, and it was largely praise of the game, and I was like, wow, I sure do agree with almost all of this. It's a pity the game controls like shit.
Well, maybe if you used a GameCube controller.
I did! Well, I used one of those, like, not GameCube controllers.
Then it's not a GameCube controller. Almost GameCube means it wasn't GameCube.
Almost GameCube Day means it wasn't GameCube Day. Alright, it's 4:30 and I literally just finished my wrist stretches, so go me. Alright, let's pull up the game.
Wow, you don't even have me up, wow.
No, I don't, wow. Right, just still complaining about that, wow, even though you know exactly how these streams go, wow.
It's my job, wow. I'm glad that the Switch 2 isn't going up in price.
Yeah, it's just some of the accessories. But man, are the fucking YouTube rage bait people getting a field day out of that.
I'm still not on the stream, by the way.
Sorry, hang on. There we go.
What?
I was on the wrong channel. There we go.
Also, speaking of Nintendo, I've heard conflicting things about the price of Mario Kart.
Conflicting things about Switch 2 news!
Well, it's like some people are like Alistair kind of brought it up. Some people are saying still saying the physical is going to be $10 more, but apparently stuff like the Nintendo website is mentioning that it's going to be $80 physical and digital.
I'd say trust the website. Crossworld.
Yeah, the bundle still only costs $500, and I'm excited for it.
It's 600 something here. Oh. Hey, Keicho, thanks for the raid.
Wow.
Huh, sounds like everyone's gathered in the middle of town.
So, Fox, you're gonna buy Mario Kart and play with me and Marcel, aren't you?
I'm gonna try and get the bundle.
I'm going to try to get the bundle, and then I can beat Marcel in Mario Kart because she's bad at it.
Come on, aren't you guys curious? Even a little? Nah. I mean, I am, but what? Well, Neff, I'm just not sure what exactly you reckon you're gonna find in there. Stop pretending to be cowboys! I fucking hate Mumford. All the missing children, all the Zambos make me say Tuesday and say go British boy, go.
Congratulations, KJ.
Congrats. Nothing good, that's for sure. Ugh, you guys are unbelievable. The perfect opportunity to get...
I just remembered, like, I heard something stupid about another Nintendo game.
What?
The Breath of the Wild Switch 2 edition, like, buying it new is the same much as buying it when it came out on Switch 1, and it doesn't include the DLC. So if you buy Breath of the Wild for the Switch 2, you have to buy the DLC separately.
I think that's, like, when you get these kind of upgrades, I think that's actually pretty standard. Like, because PlayStation has, like, you can upgrade to the PS5 version, but it doesn't, and it's usually about $10, but it doesn't include the DLC.
Well, no, if you have the DLC already, and you upgrade your Switch 1 to it,
well,
yeah, the DLC.
Yeah, so like, there you go.
Yeah, but, like, buying a new copy of Breath of the Wild for Nintendo Switch 2 will not include the DLC.
Well, but that would be the same if you got, like, the PS5 version of, like, a PS4 game.
I know,
that's just kind of standard practice.
But it's the fact that they're charging full price for a Switch 1 launch title.
I have no emotional attachment to Daft Punk, sorry.
The same. I have no attachment to Daft Punk. Also, why did the sound just go away?
Because the music faded out, and I was doing dialogue, but then we started talking, so I kind of just started scrolling through it. Yeah, they'll usually put on something, like, I think the average Nintendo sale on something is like 30%.
$2.
Yeah, $2.
Two gold doubloons. Plastic.
Sorry, is now a bad time? What exactly do you need help with? Forget it, I've already asked enough of you. Excuse me, gotta turn the mic the right way. You're probably still busy dealing with Javis anyway. Hey, come on, Neth! It's our job to help people in need. And it's something that involves fighting, and now's the perfect time, actually. Allison's right. We're looking for extra training anywhere we can get it. Okay. Out in the desert, there's a dangerous place we call the Crypt. It's where we first woke up. Ipsy and I want to get in there and see if we can find any information about where we came from. We? You mean the undead? Yes. I don't know much about how much you've heard from the others, but none of us remember where we came from. We don't remember our old lives, if we even had them. We just got woken up one day in this strange place full of broken machines that do God knows what. Since that sucks to think about, most of us decided to take comfort in simpler narratives. Being an archetype. I guess everyone kind of does that to an extent. Oh no, she's preaching at us! Most people just don't say they're cowboys. I've never been satisfied with that, though. There has to be some meaning behind all this. People don't get raised from the dead every day. I mean, I don't know if it's a good reason, but there has to be a reason why we're here. Problem is, the crypt has always been too dangerous for me to investigate. It's big, and who knows how many feral bots are in there. But Ipsy and I figured Amelia's back in town, and now we can help from you guys. Now we can get help from you guys too. If we rally the troops, we can face whatever's lurking in there. Except, of course, none of my neighbors are interested. They don't even want to know. Well, I, for one, can't resist a mystery like this. What about my mom? She knows the crypt better than anyone, and she told me she's down if I can get a group together. That'll make this, interesting to me. But I guess now's my chance to show my mom what I can do. That's the spirit. Well, we're right when you are, Neff. Man, now I'm really gonna owe you guys. You should probably talk to Amelia at the end first. She's the one who knows how to get in. The crypt does add to the quest log. Okay, now I can read fucking chat, Jesus. I also heard that with Switch stream games like Botscott, the enhanced like performance and extra features aren't actually built in the game. Get a download code downloads enhanced with on your game. So you're telling me that the physical release is just a Switch 1 cart still? That's okay. I've heard mixed things on that because that's what everyone's reporting. But then it was like someone like one of the third parties who's doing a Switch 2 edition of their games like, no, it's just all on the cart.
Yeah, it depends on the game you're buying.
And I kind of have a feeling...
Some games are just going to be a cartridge that acts as a key. Other games are going to be like an actual real cartridge that has the game
and as far as I know, the Zelda ones are not like that.
Yeah.
I could be wrong about that, but as far as I know. I thought I would make it more lighthearted. I don't know what you're referring to. I'm sorry. Alright. I don't know what it is. Specifics, my friend. Specifics. Oh, hi, Allison. What brings you and your friends back to Mumford? Oh, you know, no biggie. Just helping Neff get into this crypt we've heard so much about. Wait, really? That's no small feat, you know. But I guess I'd expect no less from you, Allison. Yep! I mean, I could probably handle it on my own, but reel it back in, dear. Well, anyway, Neff said you know how to get into the crypt. Well, the first step would be unlocking the front door. There's a gem that acts as a key to get... I think we collected the gem already. I hid it in an abandoned facility in the northwest corner of the wasteland. She must mean the building that got turned into the Neon Labyrinth. Why'd you hide the key? Because the crypt is crawling with the most dangerous bots in the desert. I couldn't handle it alone when I found it years ago. With a team like this, though, we might just be able to get through. I'll tell you more when we get there. Just go grab that key and I'll meet you at the entrance to the crypt in the northeast corner of the desert. Alright, let's see. It would probably be in key items. Actually, I might not have it. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just go northwest and we'll go pick up the thing.
And the sound of yeehaw.
Hee-hoo.
Hee-ho.
Hee-ho, hee-ho, hee-ho. Alright.
Oh, the hee-horror.
Oh, the humanity. Oh, shit.
Oh, no, really, dude.
Oh, really?
Also, I sent an important thing in multiplayer Monday.
I saw it. Unless this is something new.
No, it's something new.
Oh, no. I've had a nickel for every trans switch with puffy hair in an indie game. I have 2 nickels, which is a lot, but it's neat that it happened twice. Who's the other character?
She's from Scratch and Melody.
Oh, right. I know like nothing about that game. It's called Melody, but where's Melody Slarpka? Shake my head. Look, Claire killed something with physical attack.
She's on vacation. Don't ruin her vacation.
But then why'd they name the game after her?
Melody Slarpka does not own the rights to the name Melody.
Yes, she does.
No.
It makes her all-powerful, don't you know? That's the crossover DLC that'll help us later. There we go.
Now there's
this must be it.
Now there's 2 of the funny Nova characters that like have a similar character in a different indie game. There's Claire. There's Claire and the one from Scratch and Melody, and then there's Melody and Harmony with Madeline and Badeline from Celeste.
Oh no.
Oh no, Keicho, oh no.
Oh no. Let's not go back in there.
Oh, we talked about Breath of the Wild, and I remember I saw like one of my favorite old videos of Breath of the Wild on Tumblr yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Where it's like someone like uses stasis on a boulder and like builds up a lot of energy, and then they talk to like a Yiga clan member, and then after like the dialogue, the barrel just smacks the Yiga guy away.
Oh!
And his weapon just like spins around in the air like a cartoon.
I think I remember that one actually.
Yes, Melody can air dash.
Yes.
If you develop an evil alter ego that likes to torment you, you unlock the ability to air dash.
That's why I have the. That's why I have the ability to air dash. I mean, what?
Oh, what? Marcella, you're already overpowered enough as it is.
This is where I found them. In all these pods? Wait, so is this related to everyone in Mumford calling you their savior? Yep, although there's not much of a story to tell, I'm afraid. One day I stumbled upon this mysterious floating wasteland near the Sapphire Islands. It's cloaked from view from the outside, so when I realized it was here, I was naturally curious. I poked around and I found this. Just rows and rows of reanimated people floating in pods. I freed everyone because it seemed like the right thing to do, but they had no memories. Don't forget that Glyph was here too! Yeah, she helped me get in here after I found her rusting away outside. She couldn't remember anything either. Since they had no place else to go, I helped everyone get started building their little scrap town. And then I was on my way. So that means Mumford really wouldn't exist if it wasn't for you. They'd probably still be trapped in here. I suppose so. Amelia's being modest. We'd have been stuck here forever if it wasn't for her. Boy, this just gets more and more mysterious. You're telling me. Something on your mind, Neff? It's nothing. Well, enough sightseeing. We'd better keep going. Amelia, you said you were never able to go much further than this because of the feral bots, right? Yep, it gets pretty intense deeper in. We'd better be ready for anything. Let's split into 2 groups. I'll go with Neff and Ipsy. Allison, you go with your friends. We'll cover more ground that way. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Mom, fucking take control. You okay, Mel? I'll be okay. This place just... It reminds me of a certain other place I'd rather not think about. Me neither. I'll keep my nose peeled, but I don't smell any mana leaks right now. We might be in the clear this time. But whatever you need, I'm here. Just let me know. Some words of encouragement wouldn't be the worst thing right now. Well, hey, just think about it. You're not just any old schmuck, Mel. You're Melody Amaranth! The paladin who's braved the worst the Neon Labyrinth and the Guardian's Vault had to throw at her. The adventurer with the plan to face the vengeful goddess of magic herself! Compared to all that, some rusty old ruin should be a cakewalk for you. You know, you have a point. Thank you, Allison. That does help. Now come on, we've got a dungeon to tackle. Right!
I'd hope she'd have a point. She has a sword.
No point, but an edge.
Ow, the edge.
Like, actually, this time. Ouch, ouch.
Oof, ouch. My bones, they are impaled.
Anyway, for those of you who weren't here for the first playthrough, all those many years ago, and by that I mean like 2 years ago, this is the first dungeon. It's the... Oh, no, not the first dungeon. This is the optional dungeon, sorry.
This is the first dungeon.
This is the first dungeon. There hasn't been any other dungeons. The place where my headmate tormented me while I almost died. This is an optional dungeon called the Crypt. You don't have to do this. I'd recommend doing this because it's how you get Allison's best weapon. Also, it's where one of the critters is.
Little creature.
Yeah. The enemies here are tougher than they were in the Neon Labyrinth, but they're not super hard. There are some, like, stronger ones later that could do, like, a lot of damage, but, like... I wouldn't say this... I wouldn't really say anything in this game is especially difficult, so...
I mean, you kind of struggled with a boss or two when you first played.
Yeah, and well, mostly... It was mostly, Clinton on my first playthrough. I think it's, like, the only thing that might trip you up are the boys, and depending on how your playthrough's going... It could be any of them, because, like, on my last, like, personal playthrough, the one that got me the most was, I think I said it was, Roy before. It was Big B, who gave me the most trouble in that most recent playthrough.
Wow.
I should be fine this playthrough, but I guess we'll find out.
We shall see. Yeah, see?
Nah.
That's still something I want to do. I want to, like, I want to go through Battle Block Theater with Marcella. And you just, we're never gonna finish the game. It's just gonna be violence the whole time, but it will be funny.
I'm still not sure what Battle Block Theater is.
Did you ever see Castle Crashers? The humor of Castle Crashers?
I know what Castle Crashers is, yeah.
It's basically a platformer with the Castle Crashers level of humor.
Oh, so it's kind of like a Newgrounds animation.
Yes.
I mean, that is a Newgrounds game, so...
Yeah. It's fun, though.
Yeah, you see that chest over there? That's where the critter is, and you'll kind of just naturally stumble across it. That'll also be the last critter, so that means we'll thankfully be done the critter quest and we can have all the characters' best items.
Wow.
These conveyor belts are making me dizzy. Me too. I want to go again.
Oh, my head's spinning.
Great! You found a key. Creator quest coming soon to the Steam Deck, not PC. Steam Deck, you need one. If you don't have a Steam Deck and you try to play the game, they kill you.
Oh no. Marcella owns 50 Steam Decks.
Found a skull earring and 2,000 gold. What does the skull earring do? I think it's technically a charm. Oh, yeah, there we go. Skull earring. Guarantees critical hits when the wearer is under 25% health. I don't like having anyone anywhere near that, so it's completely useless to me. And what I will do, though, I will hand out some ethers to folks.
Danger Mario.
Danger Mario. I'm good.
Mario.
Hello, Mario. Starfruit, awesome. Fight me.
Kill.
Kill! Okay, I'm just gonna do a turn where we just make out with our girlfriends.
Wow, they just teleported and they don't even help us fight.
Faith has paperwork to do and Beverly can't fight. That we know of.
She can fight.
I'm going to underline that we know of. And they're all girls.
And they were roommates.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
Exactly.
A piece of fan is about to hit the raging demon on customer assaulted Claire. That's canon, don't you know? I like how that potion gave Claire all the negative status effects. So
oops, all negative.
Yeah, oops, all negative status effects.
Beverly can beat the final boss, but only if the final boss demands to speak to the manager. If we get Chavis to make the guess it's free joke, then Beverly one-shots him.
Man, the spectral scientist really has it out for Claire for some reason. I'm the only nerd emoji allowed around here.
What about Marcella? I'm sorry, Marcella. Apparently you're not allowed here because Fox can be the only nerd emoji.
No. The guy who just died.
Well, I know. You said you're the only one allowed around here, which means Marcella can't be here because she's also one.
Well, it's dead now, so the nerd Spectre can heal. Shut up.
I don't wanna. I'm still disappointed that every Yoshi color is like stuck to a single costume.
Oh,
That makes me sad.
right. The Mario cart.
I'm sorry, I'm still upset about the direct. I woke up early for it. It was just a presentation of what we already saw.
Just a bunch of stuff that happened.
Ah, you didn't beat that guy up.
It gets to live for now.
For now.
Yes.
I don't know, I think the most important information was the fact that they have time trials.
No, there was a charge jump.
A charge jump that we already knew existed.
Okay, so I got everything here.
I can't believe the Mario Kart World Direct revealed the existence of free roam mode and Grand Prix mode.
Oh, okay, we already been this way. The crypt it's got a sort of confusing layout, not really. It'll probably only confuse you if you're like me and you have a terrible sense of direction.
Wow, you're lost.
A little, yeah. No.
A Marcelo-sized amount.
Why? There we go, key.
Funny.
Alright, I wasn't sure if that's where the key fit or not. Alright, let's keep going.
You can now play as Luigi.
These robots all look just like Glyph. Are they still functional? Nah, doesn't look like it. And the computer here is busted too. Give me a few weeks to upgrade them, and I could probably give Glyph some new siblings, though. I'm sure they won't attack us later.
No.
Pardon me. We did it, guys. We found the computer room. Technically, isn't this whole thing the computer room?
No, we can't find the computer room yet. We need the 4th Chaos Emerald.
So, funny story about that.
You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
I'm going to assume you mean the Chaos Emeralds. Mom, how'd you get over there? Huh? Oh, I just jumped across. You can make a jump like this, right, Allison? Yeah, totally. Long jumps, wall jumps, backwards long jumps, all the standard backwards long jump.
Backwards long jump.
Allison, it doesn't count if it's in Mario 64. But, you know, we just
Karina's just like... Karina's just sitting up there on top of the mountain, and it's the bottom. She just starts hearing wahoos. Getting faster and faster.
The mod you made is canon? Yes.
Yes, it's canon now. But only for Allison. No one else can do it.
But, you know, we just have a different way of doing things. Understandable. Well, there's probably another way across. Let's meet up again further in. Ugh. Not save there. Not right now, Jody. What? I was being sincere. Whee! Oh no!
Green.
Why is there so many if the town only has like 5?
Those just people they didn't get there.
And that's the last critter. Mom, I would love to jump across, but I'm restricted to the laws of role-playing video games. We better get you back to Noelle when we're done here. God, I can't talk right now.
You can jump in some role-playing games, so what's her excuse?
Because unfortunately, this is not Kingdom Hearts. Found 3 bombs.
Now we just need lamp oil and ropes. Oh no.
See,
So he probably has lamp
they
oil.
did come alive and attack us! I knew it!
They fly now.
Okay, they fly now!
I guess this is just something I do now.
Okay, yeah, this is something I do now.
trying to remember the one game from that Vine Sauce clip where, like, the protagonist starts talking and Vinny immediately goes into the settings and mutes it because he starts speaking Marvel dialogue.
Is it Forspoken? That sounds like Forspoken.
Maybe? I don't know. It was like something where you manipulate like photos. And like you walk through one and it's just like, oh, what, I just walked through a photo. I guess that's just something I do now. And like, first word, he just mutes the game.
That's not Forspoken, although it sounds like Forspoken dialogue.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the game. I remember Ruin had some Marvel dialogue.
What did?
Security breach Ruin.
Oh, yeah, kind of. There's a line that has a chance of playing... Oh, Viewfinder. There's a line that has a chance of playing in Ruin where Cassie just goes like, I was almost a Cassie sandwich.
Oh yeah, it's like a rare dialogue in the elevator.
Yes.
That I don't mind, because
that made me very happy.
To Resident Evil.
Yeah, no, that made me really happy when she said that. I was like, man, that's the best written dialogue in the whole game.
It's the only good part of Ruin.
I agree. What was down here again?
I think that's where you got the critic.
Yeah. If you've ever wondered why I don't stream Zelda games, it's because if I'm getting lost in these dungeons, what the fuck do you think's gonna happen in Zelda?
I can't wait. 50 streams of just the Ocarina of Time Water Temple.
And it's the original Water Temple too, not the 3DS version.
Now somehow you're gonna do like the Water Temple in like 2 streams. But the Great Deku Tree is gonna take you 50 streams.
Like I've said it before, like my favorite Zelda game is Majora's Mask. I'm legitimately terrified of going back to playing it, especially on the stream though, because it's just there's so much to keep track of.
That's why you have the Bomber's Notebook to keep track of things. It'll be fine as long as you're not playing the remake.
Yeah, the remake that's apparently bad. I've never actually played the remake. I know that they ruined the swimming and they ruined the Deku attack, the Deku Link spinning attack because it doesn't give you speed anymore.
Yeah, and like the swimming, it's like Zora Link no longer has a super fast swimming.
And well, I mean, like he does have sped up swimming, but you have to use magic to do it.
Well, yeah, but in the original, he always swam faster.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they made that change, other than maybe they thought it would be better for like precision movement, but like it's stupid. It's stupid.
If you need precision movement while swimming, just to be normal Link.
just stand on the ground in underwater. You can do that as Zora Link.
Yeah, just stand on the ground or be Link.
On the ground, jump, 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 jump.
You can't jump when you're swimming.
All around.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
You mean that
like, the one where the moon had like big lips?
Yes, I know exactly. The one that had like the Star Wars Return of the Jedi special edition, like singing alien face photoshopped onto the moon. Yeah. I do just fine with the Ocarina of Water Temple now, but I still get lost in the TP Lake Temple sometimes. I forget the order I'm supposed to do things. I just always get lost in Zelda temples, so it's like, as much as I enjoy those games, I don't know if they'd be very fun to watch me play, so...
Don't worry, Fox. There's not a chance you can get lost in a divine beast.
I mean, that's true.
Oh yeah, Rob isn't in Mario Kart World because they killed him.
Because they killed him. They cannibalized him. They cannibalized him for parts. Great!
Great! I'll grab my
Great!
stuff.
I'll die.
Oh no.
Oh. Found the Reaper spellbook. Side note, I like that there was no music when you found it. I can somehow see it now. As soon as Drew 5 comes out, if anyone streams Breath of the Wild for a regular Switch, you turn Twitch over. You imagine not playing the better version. Love how go dark.
They aren't Undertale fans. They're not gonna like. They're not gonna like send you like a Molotov for
No.
like doing the genocide route.
No, they're Zelda fans. Well, this spellbook is giving off an interesting aura. Even holding it is kind of giving me bad vibes. Now available on badvibe.webcomic.tumblr.com. Claire, what's your read on this? Wow, this one is no joke. The spells in here are really powerful, but it seems like they also hurt to cast. So we should just leave it here, right? We should just leave it here, right?
We should just leave it here, right?
Anakin
Right?
Skywalker face. Hemomancy. Yeah. Right. I mean, oh no. I know. I'm trying to be more responsible. I'm not going to use it behind your backs or anything. But we are kind of training to potentially fight the goddess of magic right now. Look, let's just hang on to it for now. That's better than leaving it here where it might fall into the wrong hands. If we use it, we use it. If we don't, we don't. Fair enough, I suppose. Do I give Melody the Reaper book? Let's try it. I don't use the Reaper book on regular playthroughs, especially if I get Melody's especially if I get Melody's abilities where her attacks actually heal her. That'll be a good counterbalance. We'll try it, see if I vibe with it. Don't traumatize your Blorbo. This is the bad timeline playthrough. Hang on,
Marcella, I'm afraid I don't know how to tell you this, but the existence of Harmony means it's already a bit too late for that.
I'm role-playing. Locked. We know the drill.
What drill? We don't have a drill.
Yeah, Ipsy has a drill. We're not allowed to touch it.
What if we just do it anyways?
Although now that I think about it, I wonder if when I do it, do you think it would give Jody star points?
I don't know.
Huh. You know, I'm actually gonna try that instead. Sorry, Jody. But I'll probably give her back the Chronomancer book when we fight Clinson, just because it's good to keep him frozen and shit.
Yeah.
I also really should be trying to fight more enemies.
Nah. Who needs to fight enemies?
If we want the fights with the boys to not be annoying, we wanna try and get to max level.
Well, they're already gonna be annoying because I'm here.
Okay, hold on. I'm actually gonna flee, and I'm just gonna... Just because I don't feel like doing a bunch of, like, healing management now.
I need to fight more enemies that proceeds to run away from the battle.
No, we just had to have a little snacky. There we go. Melody, no drill. What about a screwdriver? Only if I'm in the passenger seat. Followed by Claire fucking burning down the entire dungeon. Claire takes the Reaper's book and summons Cthulhu. Alright, let's see. It does not, I think.
It does not. You got a star from something hitting you.
Damn it, alright. I shake my head, actually competent programming. What's the world coming to?
How dare they? She's got everything. Melody has been infected by every disease known to man.
This is Melody, my Blorbo. She has it. The Airbar Arsenal dropped a bomb. It's been added to your inventory. This is Melody. She's my Blorbo. She has every disease. I love her. Game too good. Disappointing players with lack of exploits. All right. Well, in that case, what are? Hang on, let me, a combination that targets all enemies. On death, revives one fallen ally with full health. Curse one enemy's HP, make them take damage from healing. Recovers 25% of your health by draining it from an enemy. Just gonna play around with it for a bit. I don't know if it's gonna be our final build on her, but...
Melody succumbs to dark magic. She summons a funny British demon named Fred.
Oh no. Hey, you find the Reaper book, and then Oleander just shows up. I believe that's mine, thank you.
She needs something to do. She's unemployed after Maximum got a hold of her game.
Okay, this might have been a mistake.
Why is it a mistake?
Just because I don't have like the healing aura. I do have a similar ability with Claire. Like I have lovely aura, question mark, but that's about it.
I had to send a picture from a Batman comic I saw.
Oh no.
It's me after making another small joke.
What are you sending it on?
Multiplayer. I sent it multiplayer Monday.
Okay, hold on. I am also hilarious. I love that image so much.
I know. Okay, so I feel like people were kind of disappointed by Tears of the Kingdom, honestly. I don't know if many people see it as an upgrade of Breath of the Wild.
I think there was kind of like a mixed reaction to it. I'd say it was more positive than negative, but there was definitely some people who were kind of, like myself, who kind of felt like it was underwhelming for what it was.
It wasn't like Breath of the Wild where people worshipped the game.
I think as we are more removed from that version of Hyrule, I'll sort of warm back up to it. But right now, I'm so fucking sick of it.
Yeah, but we still got one more game in that Hyrule.
I can't wait for it to be like, oh, this is the imprisoning war, except that makes no sense. It's not the imprisoning war, but okay. But then it turns out it's okay. It's the non-canon imprisoning war where everyone lived happily ever after.
I think I remember them saying somewhere that Age of Imprisonment was going to be more canon, like more close to canon than Age of Calamity was.
I do not believe them.
I want to believe.
Well, that's one less locked door to worry about, I guess. Looks like it was punched clean open. Oh, there's a note. Took care of this door for you, Mom.
Oh my god. Man, what am I even doing here?
I can't keep up with my mom. She doesn't need my help here.
I still accept the original Hyrule Warriors. Okay, here's the thing. It's canon, but it's in a tangent fourth timeline where the CDI games are also canon.
I'm like her lame sequel that took 22 years to make and wasn't worth the wait. Hey, come on now. Did you already forget what you said to Paula about life and not needing to be a competition? Yeah, the best timeline, exactly. Your mom's proud of you no matter what. Yeah, but, like, it's pity pride. Oh, it's so cute that she's trying it all. Good for her. I want her to see me as my own person and not just her kid. But I'm blowing my chance. I don't want this to set the tone for my relationship with her my whole adult life. Allison, look me in the eyes. You're not just anyone. You're not just a cheap knockoff of your mom. You're Allison Goleta, the brave adventurer who bested Paula Cassidy in battle, twice, and many, many more where she came from. And yeah, your mom's awesome, but she's had decades to get good at what she does. Look how much we've accomplished in the last few days. A week ago, you were still working minimum wage, and I was practicing my first spell. That's nuts! What Melody said. You've come a long way, Allison. You've just got to quit worrying about impressing your mom and keep being your awesome self. Because we wouldn't be here without you. Thanks, Melody. I'll try to keep that in mind. Come on, forget about this. Let's just go help Neff and Ipsy find what they were looking for. Echoes of Wisdom takes place in the Minecraft timeline. Hopefully not a Minecraft movie timeline.
No, it's the Minecraft movie timeline.
Halt!
Huh?
The standard visitor capacity has been exceeded for the central control room. Please confirm that you are not a robot. Oh, it's time for the best battle in the game. Breakfast. Input the text you see on screen.
Excuse me. It's all in lowercase.
Ah, yes, my apologies. Fuck, there's no backspace. There's no backspace.
You're a robot. Oh no.
Time to die.
All of you just kind of have to accept the failure.
Certification. I think no matter what you say, it still says that the certification is unsuccessful. An unknown error has occurred. Would you like to launch the help wizard? Yes. Launching help wizard. Who dares awaken me from my eternal slumber? Is this Omori if everyone was a lesbian? No, it's not. It's not quite that dark. Thankfully. Prepare to face my wrath. A wizard.
It's just a PNG of a man.
That never fails to be funny.
Is this the wizard that keeps stealing people's passwords?
I shall curse it. Yes, I shall curse him. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's dead.
As opposed to behold Shuttersong, as opposed to be wizard, and you get 1,000 XP for that.
Perfect.
Yes, Allison, I know you didn't break a sweat. I could tell. I love the bestiary entry on this one.
You should read it. I want to see
it. Well, that was easy. It was a hologram. And a distraction. Come on, let's keep moving.
The distraction worked. We have to read the bestiary.
This is not a monster. This is a hologram. And we kicked that hologram's butt! There's another one that's just like later that's a monster that's like the concept of nothing, and Mona gets really mad that they just sent in an entry for nothing. Meanwhile. Are you sure there isn't anything there? Can't you hack it? What do you think I've been trying to do here? You know, you realize it's not just as easy as pressing the hack button, right? Enhance! Enhance!
Enhance.
Of course I know that. Hey, no need to be at each other's throats now. We're all just trying our best. Sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice. It's okay, Neff. You just want to know the truth. I do too. But the information here all seems to be corrupted or locked up tight or both. I can't even find any files on us. All I'm seeing is terabyte after terabyte of junk data. I mean, I'll keep looking. We already came this far. But I'm starting to think we should have just listened to everyone back in Mumford.
I know we're in here a long time before Amelia found us. I know any family I might have had must have died centuries ago, assuming we weren't grown in a lab. But I guess I wanted to know who I'm supposed to be. What you're going through isn't easy, Neff. That's for you to decide on your own. And if you look deep in your heart, I think you already know exactly who you are. I wish I could give you more than some kind words. I wish I could give you the life that was taken from you. But I really do mean that. Thanks, Amelia. I don't know. I guess I've just felt confused lately. Hold on, something's up! Alert! Alert! Central Control System, designation, data list, reactivated. Employees 43 and 16. What are you doing away from your stations? Employees? Hey, wait, do you know who we are? As stated, you are employees 43 and 16, accompanied by an unauthorized visitor. I just punched a tree and collected a block of wood. Yeah, okay, that's something I do now. You know that's not what I meant. One moment, please. I haven't been active in many years. I need to verify the status of the facility. Oh my. It appears that the situation outside is worse than I thought. None of you are at your stations, and the premises are covered in garbage. It would appear that your retraining was a failure. I must move on to Plan B. And then they all died.
Oh no. And then it goes to the jellyfish jam theme again. Oh boy, I wonder what's past the... Oh, you didn't go down the mysterious skull hallway.
Oh, that's just the grinding room.
I know, it's just funny that there's just the dedicated skull door.
Mom! Allison, we can't get out! What happened? Allison, run! It appears I do not have enough empty containment pods for these additional intruders. We have to get them out of there! How? Hey, you hunk of junk, quit ignoring me! You called us employees! Who am I? What is this place? Why can't I remember anything? You are contractors employed by the Halcyon Corporation. You and your undead co-workers became unhappy and staged a violent rebellion using unauthorized magic, causing millions of gold in property damage. As collective action is a flagrant breach of your contracts, standard disciplinary measures were taken. All undead workers stationed at this facility were recalled and placed in hibernation pods to be retrained. Is that what you call erasing their memories? That is not our official terminology. That's what you did, though, right? You don't seem to understand the circumstances, Employee 43. Know this. We graciously use state-of-the-art necromancy to revive all of you after your untimely deaths. Most mortals aren't so lucky, but our data showed that undead labor would be more cost-effective, so you were given an opportunity most would envy. In exchange, you were provided with shelter and allowed to work off your medical debt at this facility. This is just Walmart. You chose to repay this generosity on the part of the Halcyon Corporation with violence. And what exactly was this job? What was so important that you would raise the dead and trap us here for eternity? System maintenance. What? Every second, the computers you see across this island are performing trillions of computations. For every quintillion computation, one fun coin is generated. These can be... Oh, for the love of... You're insane! You and whoever built you! These are our lives you're toying with! All for this?! I believe you will find that, from a legal standpoint, you are no longer a living person. You... No matter. In a few minutes, the propulsion system keeping this facility afloat will deactivate. The entire island will be dropped into the ocean below, washing the filth from its surface and ridding me of you insubordinate subordinates once and for all. Are you nuts? Won't you and all your stupid computers be destroyed too? Don't worry. All of this equipment is waterproofed. Unlike you, it would be very difficult to replace. Okay, that does it! Yeah, the joke is that this whole thing was actually a crypto mine. I let Neff get her answers, but I've heard enough out of this bucket of bolts. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people like you. I'm not about to sit idly by while you walk all over folks for your own selfish gain. Now come on, it's time for some direct action.
The dreaded left hand and right hand.
It's time! It's time to enact a communism!
Oh no, he has evil powers. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab me a drink.
Okay. Well, if I have fans like playing in one day, British trying playing the... that sounds like it would be an auditory nightmare for me. Oh no, Melody got done grabbed!
Wow.
Wow. Also, we got the funny. We got the funny. Yeah, look on screen. The funny happened. Yeah, no, they actually made a sprite. I love it. It goes, squeak. Why does everyone keep doing that? That's my lungs touching my ribs. You miserable wretches. You little wastes of mana. I was considering taking pity on you and reanimating your corpses after this. Now you'll be lucky if there is anything left.
Is there a sprite for them for the hands grabbing everybody?
No, I think it only grabs Melody.
Oh.
Basically, what it means is that like for the second half of the fight, you don't have a healer. Like you don't have a normal healer.
Oh.
Yeah. I say second half. It's like what, like 2-3 turns. Me if they ever made.
Ursula just death gripped around the
I can't wait to see how much this improves my healing. Cool beans. All right.
You're gonna need that healing for your crushed ribs.
Help. Critical damage detected. Aborting ongoing tasks to conserve power. Die! You did it! We were almost goners! You do not understand who you're dealing with. The severity of your actions. You four have made a powerful enemy today. Not sure how powerful is the word I'd use to describe you.
It's not like stuttering because like he's running out of power. He's just doing it for dramatic effect.
I am not referring to myself.
You'll be facing my lawyers.
Is this part of the main story? So like, this is a completely optional side dungeon. We never get the proper resolution to this in this game. I feel like that should Bobby ever do a sequel, this would probably be what the follow plot would probably somehow involve the Halcyon Corporation.
A follow-up plot is just going against capitalism.
Mm-hmm. Melody, Amaranth, and friends dismantle capitalism and destroy cryptocurrency. Should we be worried about that? Forget him. He just wanted to have the last laugh. We saved
We're
everyone.
going to turn you into some of those funny monkey tokens. You know the ones.
You monster! We're not even monkeys! We saved everyone.
That's fine. We'll just make you very bad pixel art.
We saved everyone, and we got Neff and Ipsy some answers at least. So, mission accomplished, right? How are you two feeling? Well, I'm glad I didn't just die a second time there. Hi, Miss Sunshine! That's the spirit. Today's given me a lot to think about. Ditto. But thank you for everything you've done for us. Seriously. Let's head home.
Say I'm safe. Have you not finished the game? Or is this just
They've
like...
been playing through the game.
Okay. Well, if you've been playing through the game, you still might not be safe because we're close to the end.
I did this part like today. Have you fought the optional side bosses? Being as vague as I possibly can.
I'm warning you, we're near end game, so you might not be safe.
Mm-hmm. I have to ask. When does it... You fought Roy, okay. Roy was the only one we fought, so you're probably going to see the rest of them. If you stick... I'm sorry. When does it stop feeling like you're faking it? I've been an adventurer for a bit now, and we've accomplished a lot in that time. But even after stuff like all that, it feels like I'm waiting for it to become real. Do you ever feel this way? Everyone's making it up as they go, Allison. That's adulthood. You say that, but come on, look at you. You're the real deal. You're a hero, the savior of Mumford.
Okay, the living things.
Huh? There's like an Indie Duke Nukem parody game. It's all about fighting against crypto miners. That's supposed to come out later this year. You're the one who saved me today, kiddo. Maybe I got lucky. You're the pro here, not me. Is that really what you think of me? Of course it is. How could it not be? I'm not really their savior, Allison. I was just a treasure hunter trying to find some relics in the ruins, and I stumbled upon these folks stuck in some VODs. Cliff and I woke them up, they thanked me, and now I check up on them every now and again. That's about it. She can't even look at her own daughter. I'm not a living legend. I'm not a celebrity. I just saw some people who needed help, and I did my best to help them. That's all a hero really is. And I think you're doing a pretty great job of that so far. I couldn't be prouder.
Yippee. Friendship.
And you know, from what I've seen, you and your girlfriend make a good team. She's a keeper, Allison. Maybe I should fill you in what's been going on with us lately. One extremely complicated and in-depth answer later.
She just clears her throat. So when am I getting grandkids?
And I'm leaving. Bye.
Goodbye.
Don't come back unless you bring me grandchildren.
I don't know if it's ever said if Amelia is or not.
Yeah, no, as far as I know, we don't know. I feel like Allison talks about having a dad at some point.
I mean, yeah, she's gonna have a dad for her to exist.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like I guess I'm just pondering on that. Anyway, this is a lot to take in. Tell me about it. Well, you're definitely having a more eventful first week on the job than I did. Are you sure you don't want my help? I believe in Melody's plan. It won't be easy, but based on what we learned from Zinnia, I think we can resolve things with Verena. But in case Javis has more tricks up his poncho, I think it's best for you to hold down the fort in Mumford. Faith's doing the same in Greenridge. I understand. I know you can do this. She's taking this remarkably well. I know I haven't been the most present in your life lately, and I know you like your independence, but I'm only a phone call away. Say the word and I'll be there, Allison. Anytime, any reason.
I wouldn't be surprised if Amelia's like aromantic because like she doesn't really have the time for that, being an adventurer and all.
Mm-hmm. Travis is asexual. I believe Bobby has gone on record saying that on Tumblr. Just about everyone in the game is some flavor of LGBT, but I could be missing. I remember. The only close thing I can remember to it is that somebody asked if literally everyone on the Sapphire Islands was gay, and I think she said something to the effect of, well, it's like everyone you meet there is, but that doesn't mean everyone on the island is.
Yeah.
And it's more likely than not. Like, the population's a lot, like, bigger than we see. So it's, Anyway. You've got it. There was one more thing I wanted to give you, though. Joltstone. What's... Wait, no way! Yes way. I noticed that sword you've got there is missing its gem. But if she loves adventures, that means she's a romantic. That's a different kind of romantic. Yeah, put him in. I noticed that sword you've got there is missing its gem. I happen to have one in my personal stash. Go on, see if it fits. Clunk.
Maybe.
Allison might not have leveled up, but she did get the best version of her weapon, so... The Zircon Saber has become the Jolt Saber. I'm ready.
That wasn't her, like, just, like, that wasn't her doing, like, an action line. That was just her quoting SpongeBob.
Are these animals, in fact, lesbian? Yes, they are lesbian.
Yes, they are in an RPG.
Don't touch my drill, thanks. Ipsy, you keep him busy? You could say that. Ipsy told me everything! I can't believe you almost got hurt by that big robot! I wish I had been there to protect you! Oh, come on, I never put you in a situation like that. You know you're a pacifist at heart. I would do anything for my friends, though!
You cut out so much there on my end. It was just like, I do anything.
Okay, I can't help.
Shut down.
Her auditory processors are fucked right now, okay? But yeah, even if we didn't learn much about ourselves, we did answer some of my questions. I don't know why the dialogue is... There we go. We found out what this place was...
It was with her, Keijo. She already had the sword. She got the gem. I think what we're gunning for next is just the other boys, right? The other boys.
We're doing the boy. We're picking up Melody's item from the Critter Quest, and then we're going after the boys, and then if we have the time, we might start rematching some of the bosses. Yes, Superstar over here is a... Yes, is a them fighting here in Sona.
Oh, wow.
So we found out what this place was for, and it turns out it's complete, total bullshit. As I probably should have guessed. I'm glad we apparently trashed this place. Screw those guys!
I love that game, too. I'm so sad about it. It hurts.
Single tear. I can't believe that Maxim Entertainment turned out to be the Halcyon Corporation.
I can't believe it.
I mean...
Is that what happened? Did they just, like, take, like, Velvet and everyone, and they're just, like... They're just being used for crypto now? Like, they're just mining crypto somewhere?
Yes. What about the company? What about the company Daedalus mentioned, though? The Halcyon Corporation. Ring any bells? Nope, but I'm definitely gonna try researching them as soon as the internet's back. See if they're still around. Maybe we can get some more info out of them if they are. Or just wreck more of their stuff. I'm good with either. But that's probably enough life-altering epiphanies for one day. I've got some tinkering to catch up on.
And by tinkering, I mean I'm just gonna kind of stand here and ball up and down.
So I'm trying to see what the blueprints are. Is that a fucking VMU?
Maybe? I don't think crypto was really a thing when Fight Nerds first released.
I mean, cryptocurrency's been a thing for a long time. It just didn't really start being like a thing that...
I mean, like, it didn't explode when it first came out.
Yeah. There's Neff. Hey again. Hey Neff, how are things? Well, I've had some time to digest what Daedalus said. I couldn't find out much, but it sounds like I
Oh,
was
sorry.
pretty cool in my past life. It was late 2022, I believe, so basically around the era of the bubble getting big. Thankfully, each person to know people aren't being annoying about it anymore.
Yeah, if it was Slarf. If you're talking about Slarf, then yeah.
Yeah.
Technically it did. It's been around for a lot longer than that, but
Yeah. Or Afterlife, whatever. I was a rebel. We fought
they aren't. They aren't using. They're never gonna use them's fighting herds characters again. Like those things are never seeing the light of day again.
I was a rebel. We fought against our oppressors, and in the long run, we got the last laugh. Now our lives are ours to control. So I think I'm done mourning the person I was supposed to be. The old me is dead, literally. But she's still in here somewhere. That's why I'm a fighter. No matter what happened or how much I have or haven't changed, I'm me. And nobody can take that away from me. Right on, Neff. What are you gonna do now? I might ask Amelia for some fighting tips while she's still in town. I always thought of myself as the fighter around here, but I haven't been doing a great job of that lately. Mumford's my home, though. It can get boring around here, but it sounds like we've fought hard to earn what we have. If necessary, I need to be able to fight to keep it this way. And seriously, I can't thank you guys enough for everything you've done for us. If there's anything I can... Don't sweat it, Neff. Yeah, come on, what are friends for, right? Right. Thanks, guys. I'm glad this...
Yeah, I mean... I'd rather the Herd's characters just be abandoned than used for something like that. I know Fox shut down.
I died. So, have you told everyone what we learned? You mean the truth about where they came from, what the place really is? Yes, that. I'm still mulling it over. I think they should all know the truth, but I guess they have the right to not know if they really don't want to know. I mean, I don't think that's any way to live. Those who don't learn from the past and all that, but it's their lives. I'm hopeful that at least a few of them might want to know, though. We'll see.
We shall see. It would hurt in every feasible way.
That would make me very angry. And I would commit violence untold.
You would fight the herds.
I would fight the herd. I would fight for the herds. I like how one of the critters is a bee. He's a bee.
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 I mean, a bee is a critter.
Yes. I can hardly believe it, but it looks like all my animal companions are now back in the sanctuary, safe and sound. Sincerely, thank you for taking the time to find them. With the chaos of this week, I was worried about what might happen to them out there. Glad we could help them out.
Marcella, whoa, Shadow Texas be upon ye.
Join the war herds on the side of the herds. Did you do the side quest? Yep. I've basically done everything except for the
boys and the rematches.
The boys and
the boss.
Yeah. So we're pretty close to wrapping up the game. That chest has something.
Will not be safe from spoilers. I'm sorry.
It's a spiked bracelet. Oh, wow, you look like you've seen a ghost. I mean, besides the kind we have here in the valley. What exactly makes you think this is my style? So that means you probably fought the boys already then, so there's no... It's not that you have to fight the boys to do the rematches, it's just because... But, like, if you want to do all of them, you fight the boys and then you go do the rematches because it includes them. You strike me as someone with a lot of pent-up rage. It's not bad to let a little of that out, you know? Yeah, yes, they are in Zinnia's place, yes. Well, I guess you might not be entirely wrong there. This charm will encourage that by boosting your attack, as well as healing you a bit every time you inflict damage in battle. You've got 2 rescue critters you haven't claimed any rewards for. Do you want the spike bracelet for those 2? Yep. Gotta do the boys. Okay, so we're gonna be doing the boys. Which sounds dirty.
I was about to say.
Alright, we did it. We finished the quest. Melody has her charm, which increases her attack quite a bit, and also makes her heal whenever she does damage. Allison, I'm also going to give her the Jolt Saber, And now we can go fight the boys. One of them, we've already fought Roy. One of them is in...
We fought Roy Koopa.
We did. Oh, look who it is. Back again! You're quickly becoming my biggest fans! You know, you make an
Reaper isn't
intimidating...
necessary on Melody. It's just what Fox wants to try this time.
Yeah.
He doesn't usually use Reaper, so he wanted to shake it up this time.
Yeah. No, you don't have to use Reaper. I chose to do it just because it would be fun. I usually use Magical Girl on her, but I just thought it would be fun to try for a bit. Since I haven't really used it on any of my playthroughs.
Anna, why do you have a mirror on your head? Is that the amazing mirror? Did you kidnap Kirby?
Yeah.
Oh no! That's where magic comes from.
I am aware that often others find me terrifying. I stopped trying to fight it long ago. I lean into it now. At heart, I am merely a performer. My goal is to get a reaction. If that reaction is terror, so be it.
I like all the characters in this game.
Yeah.
I don't have a favorite spell. Like, I need to like play this game more to like know what to use.
I used Bard for a little bit
yet.
in one playthrough as Melody. I didn't vibe with it. It wasn't like awful. I just kind of was like, I wish I heard Magical Girl instead.
Melody just pulls out a banjo mid battle.
Yeah. All right.
Nobody likes the banjo.
I like it.
Hello,
Hello there, Killer Ray.
Killer Ray. Your background is void of any barks. I'm going to kill you.
Oh, speaking of which, before we do this, since it's been past an hour and I didn't do this at the time, I just fucking figured the best voice for Fauna. Okay, I'm out. Peace. All right. Anyway, Kofi Link. Help Fox exist, please. She'd very much like Princess Luna, but only in the Royal Canterlot voice. Yeah, but that doesn't sound as ridiculous.
Obviously, it would be the funny horse, the funny, great, the weak and sad horse, the weak and sad Trixie.
Anyway, but yeah, please consider tipping.
Say that, and I immediately get a hair in my mouth. She heard me.
Can I do this going, please?
Well, I'm sorry. I had to complain about the hair in my mouth.
Anyway, right, so the Ko-fi. Please consider tipping. I'd very much appreciate it if you did. Right, I'd very much like to be able to raise at least a little bit of money so that I could kind of like take kind of a break in between the current commissions and kind of the next set of commissions. So even just like a little bit goes a long way to help with that. And if you don't want to just tip, you can become a member, which you can get some cool stuff out of. And on top of that, I also offer unique commission type on Ko-fi. It's called a Wogue. And it's beautiful. It's just a little MS Paint. It's just a little MS Paint doodle, and it's not particularly complicated or anything. But it's a funny, you know. Anyway.
Give her money so she can buy Mario Kart World and play with me and Marcella, and somehow win every race.
It is tradition to use the royal we. So you finally decided to quit cowering in fear and face me. I don't believe we've had a formal introduction. They call
the only game on the royal Wii is the Beatles rock band.
I don't believe we've had a formal introduction. They call me Killer Ray. So does that mean you've killed people? No. Then who calls you that? Who is they? My brothers. Because I asked them to. So... I'm tired of your questions, Harrys! I did not come here for an interview. I'm here to do battle with my father's most hated foes, and win his favor in the process.
I actually don't remember if Temporary Secretary was in the Beatles rock band.
It wasn't. It's not a Beatles song. It's a Paul McCartney song.
Well, it still should have been.
I am positive that after this battle you will be feeling quite negative, if you're able to feel anything at all.
Oof, ouch, my bones. I don't like his weird vein body.
I assume you have the concept of magnets in this dimension, correct? How a beam attack will have a greater effect on a target with the opposite polarity. Oh no, he's Dr. Polaris.
If you
Oh
aren't
no,
familiar.
Fox, no. Beam attack, one eye, he's a waddle doo.
Oh no! It's a curse for Showbiel's Rock Band, the only song is ever second. Again, that's going to throw beautiful.
It is now. We've decided it is. Yeah, it was made by a beetle, so it counts. Beatles rock band, but all the songs are just the audio of Ringo Starr voicing Thomas the Tank Engine. What are you doing?
Ah, Jesus, what's happening? Ah! Ah! There you go.
I was wondering why you stopped.
I guess I somehow clicked off screen, off stream. We opened a dimensional rift.
Oh no.
I guess.
I guess. Time heals some
Some
wounds.
wounds. Not all, but some.
No, he failed.
Donk!
Oh no. You killed him.
Virgil with the fucking Yamato. You killed me. Good.
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 You were so quiet that whole fight.
Yeah, sorry. This cannot be! The strongest and most handsome of Lord Travis's progeny, defeated by a bunch of circus animals! You may have defeated me, but Father and the Queen will be another story. Enjoy breathing while you still can.
I mean, Jody's a tiger. That's kind of the only animal here that's usually in a circus. Like,
Yeah, fucking rude. Maybe like a cow and a bunny at a petting zoo. Maybe, but like that feels like that feels like a stretch.
I mean, a bunny at like a magician show pulled a rabbit out of the hat, but like a cow in a box.
I guess. Anyway, yay.
You know what I mean? So I need to get another like special item for doing for fighting the boys.
Like you get like an item for each of them that you defeat. You're a colorful bunch. The difference is that unlike Shadow, Killer Ray kind of just is not very impressive. I think I'm going to... It is useful to have another attacker, but I think I'm going to switch Melody back to Magical Girl for now. But it was fun to play around with.
Oh no, Melanie's out of her violence art.
Huh, that was over fast.
She's no longer committing Chase and Todd.
She got tired of being apeshit and wanted to be nice. Alright, We don't want to fight you. Actually, Mel, I would like to fight him. Alright, we will do, what?
You ring the Astro Bell one time and it's just a Taco Bell bong.
Loquito Taco Bell. Oh, none of the fucking kids in the audience are gonna get that. Not that there should be kids in the audience. If you're under 18, go away.
Leave my presence.
No, don't die. Please don't do that. Don't William Afton. Don't get William Afton, please.
You don't get spring locked.
Ah!
Michael, don't leave me here.
Michael, don't leave me here. All right, let's.
Didn't during the whole submarine thing, didn't someone post a video of the William Afton screaming audio, claiming that it was someone in the submarine, and people believed it? I swear I remember that happening.
Yeah, so I think someone did. Yeah. Oh, hello! Lovely day for a stroll on the beach, isn't it? Not when the beach is in a state like this! I find this version to be quite aesthetically pleasing, actually. You know, if you're just here to sightsee, you could just go do that and not fight us? And leave behind any treasure you might have? But I have to fight you. It's the very reason for my existence. I'm sure you understand, but please do not mistake my tone for lack of investment. I will take great pleasure in your humiliating defeat. Bring it on, airhead!
It's so rude.
I'm old enough to not reference, but I was not there for it. I've only seen memes. I remember the Taco Bell dog. Allison just pokes a blue with her sword at paws. He just died. You didn't have to kill him, Allison!
He was trying to kill us.
Pokemon mechanics!
Oh no, we're fighting Groudon. I have no idea what Clay World is.
Yeah, what's Clay World? I've never heard of that before. Oh, look at Claire's health!
Oh no. It's a funny number.
Wow, she really is blazing it.
I don't know if it's safe to do that with all the fire.
Wogue! Wogue is canon, everyone! Wogue is canon!
I will be right back.
Okay. I've never heard of that before. Oh no, Bigby summoned a sun! You know, he just summoned a sun, as one does. By the sun. We destroyed the sun, everyone. He summoned a big ball of gas. I think... Yep, Resolute Crash was enough to do it. Woo! That star could fart. And I think everyone is now leveled up to 30. Woo! Yep, we are now all maximum level. It would appear I have been defeated. Unexpected. Oh, Verena's really going to have some fun with you. I look forward to it. As do we. I'll be on my merry way then. Lunar vestments, and those are going to Claire. Am I tripping, or was Claire's final magic stat at 69? Well, let's take a look. Especially since I'm going to be equipping the lunar vestments onto her. 169, but now they're 184. Close enough. Did one of the dubs of Broly actually say, my power is maximum? I think so, yeah. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure. Alright. So we got Woke and Nice in the same battle. Big B made for a very good time for everyone. Alright, and so we've got one more battle with Da Boys to do. We're gonna, go find us a, Killer Ray to kill. And, not Killer Ray, we already did Killer Ray, I'm sorry. A Clinson to Clint. You see, it doesn't work as well. No, don't need to do these anymore. Got a nice amount of coins in Mario Party 2. Nice.
Alright, I'm trying to remember where he is, actually. No, no one cares. No. No, because that leads back into Mumford, doesn't it? Yeah. He might just be out of town and then off to, like, the... I'm trying to remember. Because I know we saw the glitches while we were farting around for the side quest. Yeah, there you go. I think he's over this way. Yeah, there we go. Stop it, Mega Man. I'll actually be right back. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I will see you guys in just a sec. Wow. You must gather all the energy immediately, Mega Man. I'm back. Huh. Sorry, just checking something. Claire! Nobody's done this yet. It'll make me sad, so I'll do it. Like, if I must, I must. Alright. Time for Clinton. Howdy. What brings you all around these parts? What do you think, dude? Ah, yeah, the scrambling. These mini-scramblers R&D cooked up are really doing the trick. We were mainly trying to get your attention, but I reckon the locals should also get used to the change in scenery. Dear old Dad and Verena are gonna be making some renovations soon, after all. Not on our watch! Okay, can we stop for a second? You're some kind of extra-dimensional entity, right? Why are you a cowboy? What the hell is up with all the cowboys lately? Now, ain't that just one of life's great mysteries? Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to business. Alright, so... Clinson's gimmick. Melman Madagascar.jpg. Why are you cowboy? Welcome back.
Sending that picture to Marcelo. Why are you small?
Now hold on just a sec. I got a little. He has his fucking Zaz's arm. Think of it as a
Marcelo,
gift.
it's so rude to say to Fox. Wow, Marcelo. Wow.
There you go. Enjoy. You got 15 turns until that there poison knocks you out cold. The only cure is to beat me. Have fun. Transit cowboys in general, actually. I couldn't tell you.
Funny.
There we go. What is... Oh, okay, I already read that already. What's the deal with trans people and cowboys?
The deal with airline food.
Poison!
Oh no. He's already poisoned us. Why does he need to poison us again?
That's 5 turns. How you holding up? Laughs at the party's misfortune. Okay, Shao Kahn, reel it in there.
Marcella, you laugh at my misfortune all the time.
And that's that!
EB.
Obviously that went far better this time than,
than it did during my... Yeah, I max leveled in the last fight. Also, we not only got Wogue, but Claire's final magic stat before giving her the Celestial Vestments was 169.
Nice.
Nice. Damn, just had to go ruin my fun, huh? Hope you feel proud of yourselves. We do! Well, just you wait. We're gonna be the ones who have the last laugh. Die! Lucky Horseshoe, which I don't remember what that does. I assume it like increases, like it's another item that increases critical stat, but let's have a look, shall we? Prevent most common status ailments. That's actually not a bad thing, but it's also not. I don't think it's like something that we super need. We still have a bit of time, so I'm going to get started on the rematches.
Depending on how fast these go, you have time for like 1 or 2.
Yeah, remember though. These are some of these are lower level bosses. So
yeah. I mean, I figured they'd be leveled up to match.
Yeah, I think they're a bit like toughened up, but they're not like super hard or anything.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, next one's gonna be the finale.
Maybe we'll see.
Okay, then we're immediately gonna start another playthrough.
Welcome to my
like
personal
the radio
battles.
over there.
What? Oh yeah, you can. It lets you change what music plays when you fight.
And what's the teleporter for?
That lets you go back to old dungeons. But we got everything in the old dungeons,
okay.
so we don't have any business in there.
Oh, okay.
This should be the perfect place for you to practice. This room is able to magically morph to suit your needs and can also generate simulated foes for you to fight based on your memories. Just touch the crystals and you'll have rematches with the boss-level foes you've previously fought. It's only a simulation, though, so if you change your mind, you can flee from these battles.
This is incredible, Xenia. Thanks for letting us use it.
Yeah, no kidding. You just have this in your house? I mean, I've trained a lot of guardians. I'm not gonna have them sparring in my living room. You know, if we had access to this place a few days ago, it probably would have solved a lot of problems. You're never gonna let me live the basement dungeon down, are you?
Nope.
Big Dust Bunny EX. I think it always plays this music, so I think after this I'm gonna put on other music. Let's kiss. I'm just so intimidated by the Dust Bunny. Oh, I should have kissed Faith. Oh well. So that's that. And next one's it might be the finale. The last dungeon can take a bit of time. We'll see. Kind of depends on like how long I'm streaming next week, because I'm probably gonna just keep streaming Slarp Go once every week until I finish it. So
Wow.
just because we're so close to the end, which means we might not get Sonic Unleashed next week. We might get Devil May Cry instead.
Wow. We never put up a schedule, I just realized.
I did. I just forgot to put it on the Discord, but it is on the socials.
Okay.
Da 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 da!
Oh no.
The champ is here. Yeah, I see. Not really a problem for a lot of these earlier
He's
bosses.
dead. Not big surprise.
No big surprise.
What
Oh
do you
boy, we
get
got a
for
card.
doing? What do you get for doing this?
I don't think you get anything. It's just like a thing you can do if you want. I think it's also like yet another way just to get XP.
Okay. Choose your favorite battle theme.
Oh, so the simulated REX version, I figured it would just be the same thing with new dialogue. Yeah, I mean, they're slightly harder, but not really. If we don't get to it today, next time I'll be showing off the Paula one, which you can actually finish, and Zinnia actually specifically has some extra dialogue if you do it, so...
Wow.
Yeah.
And none of the other bosses have special dialogue.
Wait, it's because Paula's ends like so quickly, right?
I know, it's just it'd be fun if like she commented on the weird bosses you fought throughout the game.
I mean, that's what Mona's for.
Yeah, but Mona's mean.
Much difficult, wow.
Wow, so difficult. How are we ever gonna solve this?
The Trash King! Trash King EX. I think only the Dust Bunny is called EX, though. I think the rest of them are just normal. But I think they have altered stats? I don't remember.
I can imagine so.
Then again, he just did 1 damage, so maybe not.
You can make him not.
Make Believes Reborn. Alright,
And you could probably beat all these bosses just by attacking.
I didn't even have to destroy the garbage this time.
Its weakness to nothing. Oh yeah, the Trash King bestiary.
I think we might actually get to Paula.
We might.
Huh?
I said we might.
Maybe. It's gonna depend on time.
You have 12 minutes left. Or 13 minutes actually. I didn't collapse.
Nope.
Great work.
Because remember, that was,
Yeah.
Glyph. I couldn't remember her name for some reason. Gumball
Wow, I
Goliath.
can't believe I didn't remember her name.
I
Oh,
know.
it's Benson. It's
It's
Benson. He's gonna
Benson!
fire
He's
us.
fucking pissed! He's gonna fire us! Again! Also, okay, I already read that. Here, everyone just, like, make out for a bit. Oh no, he is gonna fire us!
Oh no! It's our replacements.
No, the first gumball is fire.
Oh yeah, the first gumball's fire, and it's also gonna replace us.
See? We got fired.
Oh, well, Jody got fired.
Of all
Rest
the people
them
of this group to get fired, it was fucking Jody. There is no justice in this world. Alright,
Guys!
I see you there. Duh. Cinnamon flavored. Oh, I hate those little like cinnamon heart candies. Ugh.
Same, I hate cinnamon candy. It tastes so bad.
It doesn't taste like cinnamon, it tastes like disappointment.
It does. It tastes like sadness.
Alright, so I actually do get to show off Paula this time. Alright.
Edgy Paula.
And just to be an asshole and just to make her feel bad for this whole term, we're all gonna back face.
You summoned me from your memories for this?
Yes.
She just leaves. I'm not dealing with this. The birthday
Fuck
cake
off.
flavor either tastes just like cake batter or like frosting. Like, if it tastes like frosting, I don't mind. I like ice cream and like milkshakes that taste like frosting. Wow.
Allison, this is supposed to be your fight.
She's not really feeling it.
I've already beat Paula.
It's not as satisfying. This is the real one.
It's not as funny, you know.
It's just kind of a PNG.
There, that made it for it. Duh!
Killed her.
There you go. So that's how strong Paula was with Verina's powers, huh?
You okay, Zinnia?
Hmm? Oh, sorry, lost in thought for a second there. Great work, though. Paula was no pushover. And there's
I
the
guess the
fabled
top-
dialogue.
I guess the top four up there are the boys.
Yeah, they're the boys who we just fought, so I'm gonna save them for next time.
Okay, are you gonna stop now, or you got more to do?
Oh, we already read all this dialogue, that's right. I think we're gonna wrap it up just a little early here, so if you want to start getting ready, please feel free. I'm gonna be joining Reindeer on their stream.
Wowie zowie.
Wowie zowbles indeed. It's kind of, yeah, no, before we do, it is Friday. So we do have something that we have to do first.
Nah, that's nothing we gotta do on Friday.
Imagine if all the fights in here were just low-res crunchy springs. There we go. Sniff, sniff.
Snorf. Okay, everyone's set for after Finnick Friday is over. Yeah, there's no doubt it was rematch. It was just kind of weird.
I'm kind of surprised there was no Daedalus rematch. Yeah, it's a bit odd.
Look at those creatures. Those beasts.
Those little friends. Alright, oh, I'm actually just gonna real quickly mute the sound from your stream just because it's starting to bleed over into my thing. Alright, with that in mind, we are done for today. Thank you all so much for hanging out. As you know, I'm going to be over on Superstar Reindeer stream, so please stick around and join us for that. So please stick around for that. And I will be on there. No raid message because I mean he was already here, so he already knows any potential games. We will see you guys over there. Bye.
Goodbye.